wish I could take it back to the better days, cause I don't wanna feel this damn pain, no, no. And since you gone forever, I won't feel the same. Let's bring a jersey, it's gon' be a ball, Ask my niggas, I was going hard, I lost some soldiers and they took my heart, If I go, just know I get my heart, If I go, just know I get my heart.
Okay, let's get down to business. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am the one, the only Matic B movie.
My name Carter going that bullshit.
And as always, our special guest host, Mr. Lafayette Define Roby.
Two young girls and old heads.
Now, apparently, well, we were gonna move to something else, but you know, Lafayette is not done from the last.
No, I'm not.
Episode, which you probably haven't seen yet, but today.
Go back and watch it.
Today at midnight. Well, I say tomorrow midnight. Okay, moving on. But yeah.
All right, listen. This is the deal. I'm gonna show you the real rape over of America and the bullshit that Donald Trump's trying to pull over your eyes. The illusion. First of all, if anybody tell you that they're gonna deplete your damn Social Security, means they're gonna get rid of it. Second of all, you gotta understand they're trying to take women's rights away from a woman. The woman's right to have an abortion is between her and God. That's her choice.
You got to deal with that.
Here, now people want to get in politics. Oh, because I'm a senator, I'm going to control your way you operate your body. Bullshit. Second of all, we have civil liberties in America. So many people have died in wars to keep democracy the way it is. And you want to turn around and talk about like last night's debate was the most shameless shit I ever seen in my life. If anybody's seen it, they know damn well he got to go. Because look at here, y'all.
I won't wait on my time.
When they say your life is at stake and vote like your life depends on it, it actually really does.
You know, my problem was we knew what they expected from Donald Trump. We knew what was going to happen. We knew he was going to talk around shit, and we knew he was going to start arguing. He's a 73-year-old child. Well, what I was disappointed in is Joe Biden fed into it. He fed into it, like, you know what I'm saying? You spent 8 years with Barack, and you know everybody tried to bait Barack into. He stayed cool all the time. Like he actually argued back. You know how you can tell when somebody lying. Let them motherfucker talk. Let them keep talking. Don't
answer.
And another thing that Joe Biden I didn't like was he didn't come across as very articulate. I was disappointed. I'm like, of course there's more debates. I mean, I'm sure he probably will look back at it and say, hey, you know what? It's a lot of things. I kind of dropped the ball on this one. You know what I'm saying? I fed into him. And I didn't deliver the message I was trying to deliver. That was the only thing I was doing.
Basically, he didn't act as smart as he really is.
Exactly.
Okay. That's really
you played into his hand. I didn't like that.
Joe Biden, we all know Joe Biden, he's way smarter than Trump. He's way more into politics. He knows way more. He's been into it. He made some crazy ass laws.
He forgot more than Donald Trump knows.
But he forgot that he knows more than this man. He really let it go that I can outsmart this nigga without doing nothing. I don't really have to do much.
I understand that, and that's the good thing about democracy. Everybody has their perspective. But see, did y'all see the part when Joe Biden told him to shut up, you clown, and then hit him with the racial thing? My thing is this, right? He's gonna learn from this. He's gonna learn from this.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is just the first
Donald Trump was ignorant. 72 times he interrupted him every time he say something. He's still doing a personal attack when he ain't trying to come up with no damn solutions to the pandemic. People are dying. Joe Biden did look straight into the camera and talk to the American people and explain to them what he's trying to do, while this asshole over here still keep trying to interrupt him, right? Help me with this. What the hell he mean by poor boys or good boys or some shit to be on standby? What the hell that supposed to mean? Is that a dog whistle to all my white brothers to get ready to start a rise up?
You weren't talking to white people. You was talking to all my house niggas.
Because, you know, they count too.
Boy, check
He
this
was
out.
talking to them. We said, good boy. He thought all my house niggas.
Well, check this out.
Be ready, 'cause
I'm like really confused with that because like you're the president of the free world, but you're advocating violence. I need people to understand something, right? He can be out of pocket and talk that shit all he wants, like I ain't leaving and all that. But people need to understand when he loses, because I believe in the American vote. People want to come out in droves. They're not going. Look, you're talking about taking their motherfucking health care away, their social security, a woman's right, your civil liberties, right? Welfare, food stamps, and I can keep going on and on and on, right?
With no solution.
You've been saying this for the past 3.5 years that you got something better than Obamacare. That's going to be cheap and everything else, but you still haven't put it.
He can't take
Look at his mindset. Here we got a pandemic with over 206,000 souls have lost their life because he's being inactive. And now you're going to turn around and you're going to believe him that he's going to do what he's supposed to do? You want to be next?
Wow.
People, we need to like really get together and think. Your life does depend on this. And I believe everybody needs to get out and vote. The beautiful thing about our democracy, you got a choice. I can suggest that you do this, and then a whole lot of people say, well, what if people don't vote? I ain't got nothing to do with that. Because first of all, I can't force you to vote.
Right.
That's your choice. That's the good thing about the freedoms that we have. But under him and his authoritative regime, you may not be able to. You make good money working today, you ready to go back down to $5 an hour? Because she's fucking with Trump, that's just what's going to happen.
Remember, ain't he the one that was talking? I remember the 2016 thing when the microphone was a little bit. What's his name?
It was on.
It was
had a hot mic.
No, I'm talking about the one when the microphone kept stacking up.
Okay.
It was a short in it, and then it was like, and he said something about him. Then he said, "Don't pay him." That's what I do. I just don't pay him.
Right. His contract.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is the deal. We have seen his behavior. Now, because he's president, he think I can just come out and say whatever I want. Well, let me help you on something. I'm gonna bitch slap the shit out of you if you come to Philadelphia with that bullshit. Going to try to bang on Chicago. Carry your ass to Chicago and see what my brothers will do for your ass up there. Sure. And you know what gets me? This is what the beautiful thing of America. There's more white people protesting against Black Lives Matter than they are blacks.
Hold on. We gotta address that. So look, right, y'all in the comments, please make Lafayette Define Ruby a GoFundMe, because if he slapped this man, he going to jail. We need to bond him out.
He gonna be up there with Bill.
So start a GoFundMe right away.
Got your hand in my face.
Free Bill. Free Bill Cosby.
Go on, continue.
No, seriously. You're going to get on live TV and try to blast Philadelphia. Bring your ass down North Philly, see what we will do for you.
I would love to see.
All right? Go to West Philly, see what we do for you. And I know you ain't going to South Philly.
At this point now, motherfucker can go to Center City and he got smoked.
Watch this.
He should go to South Philly.
It has happened that the Secretary of the Defense came on TV and said this. So this is one of the things that we have hope in. The military Joint Chiefs of Staff said that if Trump give an unlawful order because of the election, they're not going to follow it. Because first of all, the military don't get into elections. Nope. That's a state thing. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to say, I order the military to go into the cities and restore law and order. No, that's what you got National Guards for. Mm-hmm. You see what I mean? See, if you want to try to control the country by declaring martial law, I'm Donald Trump, I'm going to declare martial law. The Joint Chiefs has more power than the president. It only takes 5 of them to sign off, and they can get rid of the president. Mm-hmm. You see what I mean?
Why haven't they right now?
And wait a minute, hold up. And I need to let everybody know, he talk all this BS about he ain't going nowhere. Well, watch this. He can declare martial law and act like a plum fool between November 3rd and the 19th of January. Because on the 20th, that ass got to go because the law says you a regular citizen and you going to jail. So I'm going to see your ass do the motherfucker orange soup shuffle.
That ass got to go.
It's got to go.
He do, man. I mean, it's one thing to be ridiculous and rude. He's a total ass.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know. I mean, I didn't watch much of it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't watch it either. I fell asleep, but I caught the last 15 minutes of it. When Joe Biden said, "Shut up, you clown."
I treated that shit like a basketball.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I treated that shit like a basketball game. I didn't watch it. I just went back and watched the highlight.
Right. I put it on my DVR, right?
No, I ended up having when I got here early. I ended up having seeing it, and then it was on, and I was like, I just like I said, he didn't. I was disappointed because he wasn't articulate.
But don't you think people learn from their mistakes?
Right, that's why I said it's more to come.
Right, because this is the real deal. Okay, they had the first debate. That was the precursor or the warm-up.
Right.
I'm waiting on Harris to get in and Pence ass.
Because she gonna eat him alive.
She gonna eat that ass alive. See, but this the deal. You may have been the governor, but even though I was an attorney general, and I'm gonna come at your ass like, how could you sign off when you know it's? I'm gonna say it like this, because I'm getting a little hype.
You got to calm the pimp
Just
down.
the deal. Why would you do that which is wrong when you know it's wrong to do? And that's what she gonna get him on.
That was just some pimp shit you did. You just calmed your own self down.
Damn right.
Bitch. Boy, I slap you. I slap you.
I mean,
That's his old days.
This the deal. If it wasn't for this podcast that we do to relieve me from some of my anxiety, stress, what's going on in the world, look here. I want normalcy back in my life. I want to know when I can go out there and trust two young girls in the old head.
Can't trust them.
Because you can't trust nobody. Everything is corona.
I wish I could take it back to the better days. Cause I don't wanna feel this damn pain, no. And since you gone forever, I won't feel the same. Let's bring your jersey, it's gonna be a ball. Ask my niggas, I was